Hi everybody, welcome back to Majestic Collectibles. This is Mystery Comic Book Long Box Search 18. As you can see, I've still got a couple long boxes. This one's going to be a separate video, so that'll be 19 there. We're going to go through this one, and this was laying right on top. I know I mentioned it before. It is one of my favorite whole universe franchise things. I wish they'd do something with it. Anyway, we'll get started on this. Hey, if you don't mind, click like, hit subscribe. You guys know the routine on this. Appreciate it. Give me your questions and comments and feedback, and we will start digging here. Actually, the Captain Pureheart, this is Wonder Dude. I don't know, those used to sell. I don't know about Elvin. So this is something you didn't see. If you watched that storage unit comic video where we sorted through a whole bunch of boxes, one thing I did not show is I had really long runs of Marvel titles that were missing in the earlier videos. It was very heavy DC, and I don't have as many copies for each title. So like here I got the Avengers 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, where if it was like a Batman book that month, I probably had 12 to 18, to be flat out honest with you. Just really overloaded. So I still don't have, right now, the sheer numbers, but that's one thing I haven't shown yet, and I've got to get them sorted. They're still actually at the storage unit. But I have probably about 10 long boxes full of really good titles I just have to sort, and a lot of Marvel. Well, there's a Batman Adventures. Found a lot of those. Obviously you would like that number 12, but still a great series if you guys have never read it. Not much, nah. I'll pull the Archies out. Yeah, Black Wolf isn't really got it. I just have to pull these out a little bit because these boxes are packed so tight. There's about 400 comics in here when they're not bagged and boarded. So I'm going to go do some adjusting, see if I can't get this. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go through. I'm going to pull a few more out just so you can see the comics a little bit better. It's a bit of a weird angle. Brigade, well, Cable. I'll pull those off to the side. They're good filler. I don't get a huge demand for them. Cap, which is probably one of the roughest eras of Cap, but still back stock. Casper. So I had, not from this collection, it was a couple years ago. I had, maybe a year ago. It was before the big Magnolia one, but I got a few long boxes. They had really super long runs of multiple copies of Catwoman, and I put it in the antique mall, and by golly, they moved really quick. And I did find some more Catwoman in that storage unit day where I went through all those with my friend Mike. But not that, I mean, you know, 2 copies of each. It wasn't super deep, but pretty good. Daredevil with Gambit on there. So now this is back to, I don't even know how many copies of this 677 I have total. Must be, boy, I'm not kidding, must be 30. Oh, some nice duck books. I'll put those out. Those will go in inventory in my Disney box stuff. Scrooge, yep, we'll do that. I read the whole series, but Excalibur, nah, X-Mutants. There's some here. Well, this is going to be interesting. So I've got some FF. And that's a neat homage cover. Boy, you sure sound smart and snooty when you pronounce it that way, don't you? Homage. Nice little, nice title. It's a limited series. I don't see a lot of them. I've had a few others. So I do like that. I'll pull that. I don't think they're worth a ton. They haven't been yet. Oh, Flash. Flash is probably my next best DC seller right now, next to Batman. So we'll pull those. Flintstones I usually pull. I don't have a ton of them, but they sell all right. Mainly flea markets, not too much at comic shows. Oh, there we go. There we go. I want to make sure I didn't miss one there. It's easy to miss. So here, I've got some Ghost Riders. What do we got here? 49, 52. So we got a few copies of 52. I don't know. Ghost Rider 2099. I'll probably put it in the sort it later box. To be honest with you, I'll definitely pull those on there. That I'll probably put in a Marvel box, second tier book. Well, that's not a second tier book. Oh, ooh, that's way at the end too. I found a bunch of those that day in that other video. I found some really high numbered G.I. Joes and Transformers, and that's not at the end, but that's close. Green Lantern, gosh, I wish I could sell him. One of my favorite characters. No, hard case. Oh, some Huntress stuff. It kind of picked up around the Birds of Prey, but I do have some Batman, Bat Family collectors, so we'll pull that. Clive Barker, I don't know how many issues I have of that, but I'll pull it. This I'm going to pull. I don't know if you can see that. That must have been banded. So newsstand copies had like a plastic band around them, and it looks like that's what happened, where that kind of bit into that. I'm just going to leave that in here because that one's a little messed up. Bargain box. I love Judge Dredd, and that wasn't a bad DC version. Wasn't bad. I don't think it lasted very long. There we go. Boy, I had a lot of those before in that last dig through in the storage unit, and I will take every single Jurassic Park. The toys sell, the comics sell, action figures sell. Oh, Witch Hazel. Looney Tunes are good. Let's see. Oh, it's low numbered. 4. Not a super high dollar book, but they sell. Maximum Carnage, the video game. Most of these do not move. The Beavis and Butthead issues I found were pretty good. I'll have to do some research. I'm going to leave them in here for now. Well, I'll pull it. It can go in the MPC. Marvel Tales I do not have a ton of luck with. There are some select issues. Mr. T, nope. 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 Pink Panther does not sell. Popeye does not sell for me. Blondie sells. I don't really know why. I don't hate the strip. It's just, you'd think the Popeye and some of those other titles would sell too. Oh, good. Nice Sonic. So Sonic 13, and I did have some in that storage unit video. First appearance of Knuckles. There's 12. And there, 14. Oh, that figures. That figures. Speed Racer, I'll put that in the manga pile, so no problems there. Spidey's, these do sell, not big bucks, but I'll definitely need to put some in my show stock here coming up. I got that show on April 3rd in Altoona, Iowa at Adventureland Inn, and I need some back stock. My Spider-Man at the Antique Mall got completely wiped out. Those sell, so I got to do something there. So I'm going to be digging through these boxes after I get the auction stuff dropped off. Which by the time, well, no. So this video will air probably about the day. I think in just a few days, 3 days, I got to drop it off. So that's probably about the same day this video will air. So hopefully that'll be close to it. And then I can do some sorting for the show. Ren and Stimpy, they're good. They're good. I'll take that. Richie Rich, no, it just doesn't. Well, that's a Robin. I think I probably got a bunch of those. Rocco's, nah, I don't really have any call for them. It's just not there with the Ren and Stimpy stuff. I'm going to pull them because I think I can put a run or a good chunk of a run together. And that's a reprint. That's just the classics. If you haven't seen it though, man, my CGC box opening that had 2 Iron Fist 14. Oops, first appearance of Sabretooth, that was a good find. Shadow Cabinet, not so much. Silver Surfer's good. Oh, Simpsons, good. I'm gonna have to get some bags and boards ready. Well, I do. They're under some action figures now. And behind that, there's another box, and see the tops. Those are all blanks. So I got some stuff I gotta fill in there. More Spideys. Take those out. Spider-Man X Factor is not a winner. I don't pull them. I have so many of them. I can't even sell them in the dollar boxes right now. So that's just going to stay there. Spectacular. Yep. Spidey 2099. I always pull those. They don't sell as well as the others, but there are some buyers for the Spidey 2099 stuff. And these aren't terribly high numbers. I'm up in the, was that 22? I think I got to get up in the 30s. Spidey Unlimited is a great book. I don't sell many. They're giant sized books. Star Trek, too bad. I put runs together, so sometimes I do sell some runs. Oh, there's some more DS9. I have to see if my daughter Abby has those. I think she does. I think she's missing 17 and 27. And then they had some mini-series, one-shot kind of stuff after that. I think I'm missing 3 or 4 of those. But this looks like that's 9. Pretty sure it's 1727. Be nice if I could find her one in here, at least one of them, but I don't. No, didn't get there. Steel, slow seller. Any of the Superman stuff is just, I don't want to call it dead, but it is definitely on life support and has been for a while. Superboy, I'll put in my back stock. Not all of those, holy cow. Superboy, there's 4. That's a good cover though. Now I will say this, most of the Flag, Statue of Liberty covers do sell. There are collectors that just do that. Superman 90, 91. I'll see if I have them. I'll have to look through my stock. I probably got them. I'm several 20, 30 copies deep in some of these numbers, and I don't remember which ones. 700 is a milestone book, but I have piles of them, and they don't move right now. So I'll sort these, probably just put them in a DC box. And I don't even think I'll bag and board them because it's really hard to get supplies yet. It's improved, but not where it needs to be. So I'll put these away in a DC Superman labeled box. And then when I get low on some numbers, if they start selling them again, I'll go through them. Now here we go. I like that. Turtles. They're specials. Well, that's a high number there. 59. We're getting up there. 60, yeah, I like that. Good grief, I haven't been counting. There's quite a few copies there. Tom and Jerry, it's slow, but I do have some buyers. Ultraman, we'll put that in the manga stuff. It's technically not. I mean, it is manga because it's being read, but it's not directly as it was in Japan. Underdog, I used to have buyers for, but not too much anymore. Venom. Okay, I always pull those. Oh, shoot. I was really hoping there's going to be a big run, and then I hit that Topps Victory, which, outside of Mars Attacks and Lady Rawhide and a couple other oddballs, I don't get a lot of call for that. Well, I'll pull it. I don't think it's worth much. War Machine, yeah, Armor Wars is allegedly coming sometime in the future. I'll pull them. Well, What If? Those usually sell anyway, so I'll pull the What If. Wolvie, yep. Oh, that's LCD. I don't think that's her first appearance, though. I think that's quite a bit earlier, but we'll pull that. Wraith, X Factor. No, just do not. Even X-Force is slow, even with the Deadpool covers, but I do sell the Deadpool covers, semi-regularly, I guess I would call it. X-Force, without the... Oh, there's Boom Boom. That was actually one of my favorite characters on there, to be honest with you. But there's not a lot of X-Force collectors right now. You know, I will pull them now that I think about it. I'm going to back off on that just because I don't know if I've got those in my inventory, those numbers. I need to at least check. I have not resorted comics literally since last year. And I have sold a lot at shows in the antique mall. So it is getting to past the point where I really need to... That's an index. I'll pull it. Another index. I'm really at that point I just have to sit down and kind of sort all this stuff I've got sitting here and priced, but it's still not sorted into my sale stock yet. And as you might imagine, a little harder to sell when nobody can see them and I don't take them places. X-Men 314, 315. I'll take those. Zombie. It was actually kind of an entertaining book.